InstantRiverside.com. Instant, intelligent information. InstantRiverside.com.
This is InstantRiverside.com. I'm Craig Fiegener reporting, and we thank you for joining us. It was the early 1900s. Riverside County was this enormously wealthy place to be. Wealthy for one reason. It was because of the citrus industry. A woman named Eliza Tibbetts brings an orange tree to Riverside, and it sets off this chain of events that leads Riverside County to become the top citrus producer in the nation. Well, that's not the case today, but we do hold fame as being the place where scientists come to study citrus.
It's a sweet lemon. What do you think?
Everyone has a different reaction. And when it comes to citrus, the choices seem endless.
Delicious.
Either one, this might be better.
That's a hybrid between an orange and a mandarin.
It is the centennial celebration of the citrus industry. 100 years of oranges, the fruit that put the Inland Empire on the map. Riverside long ago gave up bragging rights as the top citrus grower in the nation, but today this city is the brains behind the orange industry.
The majority of scientists that are actively participating in research around the world, most of them did their studies here in Riverside. So this is kind of the mothership, if you would, for citrus research worldwide.
UC Riverside honored the anniversary with a taste test. They held it in a parking lot at the corner of Martin Luther King and Canyon Crest Boulevard.
That is one of the most significant things about this, is how easy it is.
We watched as people sampled the fruits of UC Riverside's labor, and the star citrus, we learned, is the Tango Mandarin.
The demand, like I say, is unbelievable. Called Tango Mandarin.
Tim Williams stumbled upon this super sweet Tango Mandarin while trying to invent an easy-to-peel, seedless, and still sweet-tasting mandarin.
We caused a mutation in the variety that eliminates the seeds.
And no seeds.
And in eliminating the seeds from this, you make the variety much more appealing, both from a commercial grower's point of view and from the consumer's point of view.
What resulted is a mandarin that is so unique that UC Riverside has applied for a patent on the Tango Mandarin.
I mean, essentially, if you want to do it carefully, you can get it all off in one piece.
Right.
And that's what everybody wants. And you end up with a piece of the mandarin. Segments easily.
So this is my first time tasting the world's newest mandarin.
Nice, just sweet, easy eating.
The chancellor of UC Riverside says it could even become a wildly profitable university asset.
We want the research to connect and to be enjoyed by everybody, but it's also really nice when it does make some money, because that money gets put back into the enterprise, so it goes right back into agricultural research.
Of course, no citrus celebration would be complete without Eliza Tibbetts, a look-alike at least. Remember, she's the woman who planted the first orange tree in Riverside in 1873.
She did fancy herself as resembling Queen Victoria, and Queen Victoria did dress quite fancy on some occasions.
Well, you're a very fancy Eliza.
Thank you.
There it is, the Tango Mandarin. Not many of those around. It is a rare piece of citrus. I managed to borrow this while covering the story today. The father of this piece of citrus, who you saw in that story, says that it could be on store shelves within about 2 years' time. We hope that you will wander InstantRiverside.com. Lots of things to look at on the computer homepage, including Kathy Maestry's Instant Vox Pop, your source for entertainment news here in the Inland Empire. I'm Craig Fiegener reporting, InstantRiverside.com.
Every day, the Inland Empire changes. We grow. New freeways, more businesses. It can seem to happen instantly.
You recognize the places, but who's here telling our stories?
In the Inland Empire, we are bringing you our stories. A new street, a new building, a new neighborhood.
There is now a place where you will find our stories. It is InstantRiverside.com.
InstantRiverside.com. News for Riverside County and our neighbors. Instant, intelligent information. InstantRiverside.com.